As you know, when I first came, we did a lot of fact-finding, had meetings with people, listened to staff, listened to parents, listened to community members about what they wanted for Jersey City Public Schools. And from that, we came out with our mission and mandate in 5 key areas that we knew we had to focus on. And we've, I think, made a great deal of progress in achieving some of those initial items. The first mandate was around preparing our students for college and career and closing the gaps. And we've focused a lot of our energy around doing that and supporting that, and we wanted to do it in several ways. One was that we made a major push in our high schools, and so we are really very pleased with the progress that we have made. We created 9th grade academies for all of our high schools, because we know that that transition from middle school to high school is probably the most challenging, and we know that's where students begin to drop out in the 9th grade. So that if we can support them and if we can organize that, we feel that we will make a dent ultimately. Additionally, with that in the high schools, and a lot of this has been on the high school level, we've tried to ensure that we do prepare our students adequately by having more rigorous coursework that is aligned with the Common Core state standards. We introduced a lot of using the data, College Board materials. We've increased our advanced placement enrollment as well as passing. We've also made a big dent. One of our major highlights that we will continue this year was that last year we had the SAT Day, PSAT SAT Day, where we were one of 2 districts in New Jersey that the College Board allowed us to give our SAT during the week to ensure that every student was either taking the PSAT or the SAT in the high schools. Now, the major focus of that is an awareness about the importance of these exams. It wasn't all of a sudden to prep for them, but to give our students a sense about that there was an expectation of going to college and preparing for life after high school. Additionally, we were able to get that information from the PSAT in particular around AP potential, about students who perhaps we had not put into advanced placement courses previously that had the potential based on their SAT results. Subsequently, that is part of how this year we are increasing our advanced placement course offerings in every one of our schools. So some of those things we feel critical to success for our students beyond high school. We've also focused a great deal on trying to bring more innovative instructional practices to our schools. And subsequently, some of the things that we've done, for example, in 2 of our schools, we have a partnership with Liberty Science Center. In that partnership, the students go to school 4 days a week, and then on the 5th day, for half a day, they go to the Liberty Science Center to apply what they've learned. And this is certain grades, 3rd grade last year, this year it'll be 3rd and 4th grade. We think that's critical about real-world exposure and state-of-the-art support for our students. And while the students are working with staff from Liberty Science Center, the teachers are engaged in professional development and sharing in order for them to move on. And so we've done things along those lines to bring more innovation. We've increased the amount of technology available in our schools. We've provided more support to students around that. We've implemented several one-to-one technology innovations with blended learning and flipped classrooms. We've also had a great deal of focus around making sure our students who are the least prepared get the necessary interventions. And so because our goal is to close the gaps that we've had, so we've worked around working more with our special education teachers and students to support that. We've also taken a look at how do we address the needs of those schools and students who are below. As you know, we have a number of focus and priority schools. So a lot of the innovations and additional resources we've put into those schools. That's just a little bit about, but one of the biggest things that we are really very, very excited, well, there are 2 things we're really excited that we've managed to do. This September, we're opening our new high school, Innovation High School, that's co-located in Snyder High School. This high school is in collaboration with in collaboration with NJCU and the Institute for Student Achievement. We are really very excited about this because it has a STEAM, science, technology, engineering, arts, and math focus, and it is open to all students in Jersey City. Now, people said, oh, you know, you're starting so late, people are not going to want to make that trip, they were already identified. We said we would open with 100 students. Well, we had 165 applicants. We're pleased that this was not based on anything other than a real commitment and will to be part of this. And subsequently, we had a waiting list, we had a lottery, and we're opening, and we're really looking forward to what's going to happen there. The other thing is that we have now created a Jersey City Public Schools Leadership Institute. We think this is critical for our success because although the teacher is the nexus of the learning for students, they need the support and guidance and leadership of strong leaders who know what it is to turn around schools and to transform the teaching and learning and support teachers. So we are hiring a new director for the Leadership Institute to help guide us on this.